Hello everyone, DreadBC coming back again with a daily quest and a voice that's not 100% awake. So deal with that for a little bit as I progress. This is actually the first time today I've spoken and it's nearly 2 p.m. The joys of living alone, am I right? The quest today, casting 20 green or white spells. We are not going to be playing Selesnya. Oh, no, no. That would be too easy, you see. We need to stress ourselves a little bit by trying to force a guild that's not actually in standard for the next, I think, 4 days. And, of course, that guild is not Storm. Not Storm. That guild is Simic. And if you read the deck list here, or the deck name, this is Simic Saprolings. This is not an idea I came up with. However, a few of the card choices in here I have added on my own. The point of it was to create a bunch of dudes, pump the dudes, and then make more dudes, and then make more dudes. So, I mean, it's seriously, this is right here. That second word, swarm. This is an outright swarm deck. There's no other way to describe it. It's got a little bit of a ramp aspect to it, but the fact of the matter is this is swarm. Our largest creature costs 5. Our largest card period costs 5. Our largest single turn investment could be a Helm of the Host equip, but we probably won't ever do that in the same turn. I only included this as a one-of because I thought it would be kind of funny to throw it on a Tendershoot Dryad or something. I actually considered putting the... I can't remember. I can never... Verdant Force. I considered putting Verdant Force in here just because I thought it would be another interesting thing to put in, but the actually with the amount of ramp I have, I can actually probably do that. What would I cut for that? I really want to leave the 4 of on the Quasiduplicates. Dive downs are essentially a negate to save something like probably a Verdant Force. Absolutely have to have Song of Freyalise if we're going to get Verdant Force in there. Path of Discovery is too good as it is. You know, I think I'm going to cut down this Helm of the Host. As interesting as it is, I just think it's too slow to do what we want it to do. We're going to try without that. Put in just one big boy. God, he costs 8 and he's a 7/7. Ugh. But hopefully at that point, we'll either be so far ahead because of Song of Freyalise or some good ramp that we will be able to just overwhelm them, or it's late game and our Tendershoots are still doing their work. So the Elfhame was included in the original list as a 2-of to help kick our Saproling Migration. One extra mana toward that gets it out of turn sooner. So this is not a super good mana base because the Simic fixing that I have... Wait a minute. I thought I had a Hinterland Harbor. In fact, I'm almost certain I do. Yeah. Okay. I lied to myself. Okay. I have the one Hinterland Harbor. The Simic Shocklands are not in standard yet. But I didn't... you got to run 4 Woodland streams. I could run Unclaimed Territories, but the only reason I would need them would be to cast the blue stuff, which are non-creature. So there's no reason to do that. They would basically be forests that only tap for colorless for these anyway. So let's give this a try as is. We are trying to cast green spells, but we have blue in our deck. Again, no idea how well this is going to work in the current meta. I have a feeling that board sweeps are going to be our bane. Okay, this is good because we can just play our stream on turn 1, Elfhame Druid on 2, Path of Discovery on 3, and then Tendershoot Dryad on 4. If we draw a land, hopefully it'll be a blue land, because Quasiduplicate plus the Tendershoot is just beautiful. Alright. He opens on white with no 1-drop. Is it red or blue that he's pairing with? Or green, okay. Maybe he got the same quest we did. Maybe this is going to be Selesnya Tokens deck. Does anyone ever really know? Everyone's like, I know the card, but what does it do again? I'm not going to try to pronounce the name because I know that it's got a pronunciation that I probably could not get right. Yeah, he's just trying to gain a life. I had no thoughts he was going to actually kill that creature. So, okay. This is going okay. Pretty soon, we're going to start overwhelming with creatures that explore and fix our draws. Okay, game 1. Conclave Guild Mage. What are you doing over there? I'll tell you what we're doing over here. Ignoring these two little guys for now. There we go. Okay. Explore. What you got? Swarm. We will library that. Still can't cast Quasiduplicate yet, so we're not too worried about going that route. Okay. Throw in somebody. Turn sideways. If you got the pump spell, I'm really losing nothing, so pretty sure you know that. And this is immediately going to be a 2-2 because we know exactly what's on top. And he scoops it up. Okay. I guess he had a bad draw? No telling. Ooh, we're getting closer and closer to the pack. Played one game late last night after the quest reset, so I had one victory, but it was neither a green nor a white deck. It was actually a new version of the Storm deck, the standard Storm, that I've been trying to optimize because it's... as much as I have enjoyed playing the Merfolk Fish decks, the Simic Fish decks, I actually still think that the Storm deck is my favorite deck that's in Standard right now. It's just far less consistent. I mean, this is not so different than the last game, except that we've got this to possibly ramp into. Okay. We're mono green without a Llanowar Elf. And you're red. Okay, so that's going to get even better because this is now kickable and we have a reason to hold on to it. So this is going to be a turn 3 Thallid, wasting a little bit of mana because I really don't want to use... Well, this is going to die, isn't it? Yeah, no surprise. No surprise. Are you surprised? Because I'm not. We're still going to hit this first because we're just a little bit... We're just a couple of cards off of kicking this. Although I might still do it next turn just to get some pressure on the board. Alright, there's our double blue. Next turn, play him. I think I'm going to hold off. It might be a mistake, but for now I'm going to hold off. We've got our land for the Dryad. If we draw another land, we kick this, and then that's just insane amounts of damage. Okay. Alright. There's our land. Dryad. Shock end of turn. 4 to my face, or 4 damage total, 2 to him, 2 to my face. He did not shock end of turn. I got value out of it. Oh my gosh. Suck it, mono red. God, I hate mono red so much. And it's dead. As soon as he mouses over it, I assume there's something coming at it. Yep, here it goes. Wait a minute. Gutter Snipe. Yes, Gutter Snipe is a 2-2. Tendershoot Dryad is a 2-2. Theoretically, if you run Gutter Snipe, there we go. Okay. Okay. Let's see where you're getting at. I'm gonna shoot my creature now. My 1-1. Yeah, we're gonna be blocking. That seemed like a poor use of 3 mana. And guess what? Next turn, it's Verdant Force. I don't even care if he runs Active Treason. Boom. Big boys. All attack. Because if you wanted to deal 2 damage to it, it doesn't matter if it's tapped. This is not white. Boom. Okay. So you either go 12 to face this turn, or you face the Wrath next turn. That's 2 of 12. Worst case scenario, who kills the Dryad right now? I think that's the worst thing that can happen to us. Best case scenario, he attacks. Okay, that's 4 of 12. Mm-hmm. Now we are talking, because this is 18 power and toughness on board. Ooh. But I think I like that too. Is that too greedy to play this right now, or should I just play the big boy and make more? I think what we need to do is go ahead and just attack. We hit attack all, and then hold him back. Turn 6 of them sideways. He has to block at least 1, which means he's going to lose 1 of his creatures. Okay. Come on, keep doing it. Yes. Whatever you do, don't get rid of that gutter snipe, though. Because he could make the game better for you. Well, in this case, we do Song of Freyalise. Oh, wait. These can't tap for mana this turn. Only one of them can. That was a misplay. For some reason, I just completely neglected to remember that this guy has summoning sickness. Oh, the Verdant Force. It was your time. I ruined everything. But I'm pretty sure that right there. Yeah, I'm just going to block. Like we weren't going to block. I mean, come on. Okay. Okay. Not bad. And that'll do it. Okay. Nope, not quite. Not quite. I thought that was more damage than it was going to be. Opponent, you put in a valiant effort, sir. And you said good game. I say good game back. Okay. Yep, he was running a bunch of cards that you just do not prepare for. No one says, this guy is mono red, let's prepare for the combat tricks to give his creature a whole bunch of power and trample. But we pulled through. I miss the days of green having more life gain, but I think the life gain has been sort of given to black and white now for the most part. The only way that green can gain life is by throwing a creature down and having it die, apparently. And a god-awful creature at that. Oh, wow. This is good. This is really good. If the Sporecrown Thallid survives, we're going to do some things. If we get that and we draw 1 land, Song of Freyalise is just going to go off. Oh, yes. Be that mono blue control or be that merfolk, there's not a whole lot of interaction they have with creatures. If we see, oh, green. Oh, goody. That's, oh, yeah. We're in there now. So, Song of Freyalise, we still have 2 mana open. Do we do that now or do we wait a turn? I think we get in for one attack now. Llanowar. We'll use the song. Next turn I'll have enough mana to cast, and then the turn after that, those guys. Okay, I use Song of Freyalise next turn, I think. If I draw a land, it will be a lot better. This is sort of a... This actually fizzled a little bit more than I thought it would. The Yavimaya Elder, or the Yavimaya Sapherd might be good in this. I won't be blocking, as it turns out. Okay, now we have to Song of Freyalise. Or do we do it next turn? We do the Swarm now, we make the dudes. We do the Path of Discovery now, they get bigger and badder. I think we do Path of Discovery. Actually, I should have... Yeah. Let's do Path of Discovery this turn. Because we're not really being super pressured at the moment. The one creature that can attack is unblockable anyway. If they decide to pump it a little bit, that's fine. But if they want to play the go wide game with Deep Root Waters, Yeah, let's play that game. I will play that game all day with you, buddy. I think our best draws right now are actually lands, which is super surprising. Not many of them. Like one, I think one land would be ideal at the moment. Exactly one land is what I want to see. Gift of Paradiso. Gaining 3 life. Okay. It is not a land. It is also not kickable. So we play the Swarm. Let's see if we draw our land. Migration. Nah. Vivien. Nah. There we go. Like I said, we want land. And then we get in for a 2. Next turn, Song of Freyalise. Spore Swarm. Or Song and then kick a Migration. That's probably better. Yep. Merfolk go wide. Saprolings go wider. Alright, that's 3 mana. Jade Life Ranger. Making a 1/1 that has Hexyproof and showing me Chart a Course. Okay. I'm fine with that. Attack for 1. Or are you leaving back blockers? Because you know something's coming. Oh, he's still got 3 mana. I guess in theory he could be playing another. No, he is playing another dude. Now that one I don't recognize too well. I don't see that one very much. So 1/1 counter on each of up to 2 target merfolk you control. Oh, wow. I like that. He's probably going to get a hex... Oh, a hexproof and the 2/4. Okay. I'd probably put it on the 1/1 just because that's what I do. But I guess that is... It does have a bigger butt end on it. Okay, so we're getting our lands. We are now the proud owners of 6 mana. And by that I mean like 60 mana because we've got Song of Freyalise in hand. So if we Song, we go down to 4 plus 4. We then get Verdant Force. Saproling Migration next turn. We just need to make sure they're both out there. So we're going to Song. We're going to hit this. Okay. First step. I think the second step then is to throw down a really huge dude. 3, 4, 5. We've got exactly 8. Which makes me less inclined to cast the Verdant Force because it's going to tap everything. Nah, let's just do this for 6. Leaving back 2 extra guys. Yeah, you're out of the game here. Yeah, no. Tendershoot Dryad's what I'm really after right now. Dive down's not what I'm after either. Okay. No attacks. Not that I care about losing Saprolings, but I think the worst thing that we can see is sleep. But he clearly didn't draw it, or else he would have hit it this turn. Chart a Course. Maybe he drew it now? Because this would still be fine to cast at second main. Mistbinder. Okay, that's a great creature for him to draw. And River Sneak. Okay, another unblockable. River Sneak's a little bit late to the party. Okay, remember that thing where I said I wanted lands? You can probably stop giving me those now. Of course, I'm pitching a whole bunch of cards into the graveyard every turn, so... yeah, I think it's time. I think it's time we do what we came here to do. Tap for green. Get him out there. Explore Path of Discovery. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, we'll actually leave that in the library. We're clearly not drawing the one dude we really want to draw. So we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7 creatures that we can block. We've got 7 creatures there, plus him and another one. We can attack with 2. That will do basically nothing. Yep, we're going to wait for Song of Freyalise to trigger. Hey, you know what? Not what I wanted to do. Undo that, please. Next to combat. Next to attackers. Attack with 2. We'll throw 1 into the 3/5. I don't care. I guess we'll throw 1 into the 5/4 too. But let's make him think that we're doing something special. Okay, he saw it. I'm not worried about it. I'm really not. Like I said, if he wants to play a game of Go Wide, we're still way ahead. Because next turn, those dudes are indestructible. Yeah, we're still going to put that in the library. Best thing he can have right now is 2 creatures to double pump his sneak or sleep. Well, actually, I think just win it for him. But if he had sleep, I'm pretty sure he would have thrown it out there instantly. Okay, that adds 1 blue. I think he wanted to add double blue, but because of the way Gift of Paradise is working, it doesn't work the way he wants it to. Wait, does that give it 1 mana of any color? 2 mana, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, you have more dudes. And they're all big. Okay. So he's hitting in for 9. Next turn we have to swing out. Pass and swing in for 9. Minimum. Throwing away those 2 guys. I hope it wasn't a game-ending mistake. Okay, so the 8/8 cannot untap. That's fine. It still does everything it's supposed to do, which is create more dudes. And you know what? I'm actually going to now officially graveyard this, because I don't think it's going to make a difference. We have 1 turn to win, and that is no better than what we drew. Only thing we've got left. Attack for what I hope is, for fuck's sake, lethal. Does he feel like doing the math? I have this strange feeling he could probably survive this, but he's going to lose most of what he wants. The question is, does he have enough to block? I think he might. That getting an unblockable every turn is so hard to deal with. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Yep, he wins. Because what, nothing of his is going to die? He's going to attack in for 7. If it's unblockable, it's unblockable. Just took a little too long. Well, I mean, merfolk are very consistent. I've said this a lot. We casted pretty much all green spells that entire game. I'm beginning to think that blue might not be necessary, but Quasiduplicate is such a fun card. Freyalise. Speaking of Quasiduplicate being such a fun card. Well, look at this. Elfhame Druid, Saproling Migration, Song of Freyalise. We need to just draw some things and then we're going to go AUF. A-U-F. AUF. Which I know is an actual word in German, and I have no clue off the top of my head actually what it means. I know Auf Wiedersehen is goodbye. It's just a 0-2, buddy. Nothing to be afraid of. 0-2 with amazing artwork. You can be afraid of the artwork, I guess. Oh boy. Look at what we have here. This might be a waste to do this, but if we draw mana, I'm going to just do a regular Saproling Migration next turn, because then the turn after we can use the Tendershoot Dryad. Or no, I'm sorry, I take that back. We won't be able to, will we? Bummer. This is the least exciting draw that I've had in this deck for sure. Dive downs are doing absolutely nothing in this matchup. Land ho! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are 1 mana short of kicking that. I think what we need to do is go the route of just the Tendershoot Dryad. And then just leave it like this. There's no reason to attack. We're going to have a hard time on this game, I think. If we draw a blue source, it'll be a little bit better. Actually, I think our best draw next turn would be Island. Island or Hinterland Harbor. Yeah, I'm just going to block here, I guess. I mean, if he's got the combat trick, he's got it, but I don't think they... Yeah, I didn't think they ran those. Okay, more dudes. Going wide. Okay. Not an island. Great. Well. Go ahead. I don't think we can win this one. I'm gonna not scoop it up. But I don't think we win this one. I don't think there's a single draw we can get out of this. I mean, drawing 3 dive downs and... Oh my goodness. You know what? Yeah. We're going to move on to the next game. This was the... Like, that is super low probability to get all 3 of those within your top 10 cards. I guess it'd be like top 12 or something like that. But yeah, that was a fluke. That's not supposed to happen. Fire Tribe. Playing Chandra, so, you know, Fire, Chandra. Thallid on 2, Migration possibly on 3, seeing what we draw. And the reason I say it in that order is because I don't want to cast this unless I kick it most of the time. We'll see what we're doing though. First things first, Fire Tribe has to determine whether or not he's going to keep his hand. That is step 1. Get out of here, bird. Oh yeah, I mean, sorry, not keep his hand, but decide what he wants to do with his hand. Okay. We drew a land, so that helps. Okay. Alright, we're still drawing kind of crap now. Throw the Thallid out there. He kills it, he kills it. It's not doing much either way. If it thought, yeah, it's gonna die. There's no way he lets that survive. Is there? Maybe? Maybe he's just not worried about it? Well, with a second Saproling Migration, I'm much more inclined to just go ahead and do this. No attacks. If he wants to turn that dude sideways, he better have a follow-up, because I'm coming back for 6. I think this is a bad card, but it sees a lot of play. See what I mean? Well, see, that's good. What I think I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to play this turn. Going a little bit wider. No attacks. Because I don't want to just throw these away into those crap creatures. Play the next Thallid. And then attack for a bunch. Hopefully he taps out here. Play something like a 4/4. Makes him think he's sitting pretty. We'll know he's got a play if he's going to attack here. He doesn't. Okay. Oh, dear. Decisions, decisions. Actually, no, there's not. This is only costing me 2, and this is going to cost me the other 2, and the next turn we kick that. Yeah, we'll do that. Your thoughts, Fire Tribe? Kill my other one in response? I know you got a damn kill spell. Don't pretend like you don't. Come on. Kill the Thallid. Do it. Oh my goodness, come on. All attack, hold him back. Get in for 15. You can double block and kill 1, but I don't think it'll work better in your favor. So he's going to kill the Thallid and then block 1 of each. Okay. Possibly. He might just not block. He might say taking 10 is just fine. Well, apparently he is. So we played a Druid. Now next turn we've got a big ol' Saproling Migration. And if he kills the Druid, I think that would be probably... It's kind of like, which choice do you make? Do you kill the one that ramps or do you kill the one that buffs? Probably safer to kill the one that buffs, but then we're going to end up with more of these dudes. Okay, 4-3. Really don't care about that. Okay, he's starting to attack now, so I care about that. That's coming after our life total. Llanowar Elves is the least exciting thing I have seen in this game. Yeah. Well, buddy, we're not going to stop turning these dudes sideways. I know you got a 4-3 in there. I really just don't care. I will send in the plants. Alright, take 8. You better come up with a way to do 6 extra damage this turn, because swinging at me for 8 is not going to do it. Okay, that blocks 2 more. Okay, you gain 4 more life. Now you're going to leave back all your blockers. We got to get in with at least 5 creatures. Ugh. I can get in with 4 this turn. Let's see what we're drawing. No, not library. Graveyard. He kills 1, 2. He can take the others, swing back. 4, 8. He's only got to do that twice. I honestly don't know if this is winnable in this case, because if I attack... I think this is the only smart way to do this, really. Because the 2 guys on the ground, I can throw these Thallids. I can throw the Thallid and the Llanowar away. I just don't care that much about him at this point, because we're going to leave lethal on board. Okay, we're at least taking out 3 creatures. Okay. Goodness, that was like best case scenario. Llanowar Elves, you are not going to make it through this turn if that Pride Mate turns sideways. I don't think it will, though. Okay. That kills 2 of these worth of damage. So he's got essentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers. And I've got 5 creatures. Okay. Oh, he just gained... Okay, so that essentially did the same thing as blocking, except it made his dude bigger. Ugh. God, life gain. Come on, man. Well, that's good news. First things first. Get out of the damn skies. If you want to Vraska's Contempt Vivien, that's fine. She's a kill spell for me at the very least at this point. But we're not attacking. Or are we? 2, 4, 6, 8. We lose 1. Yeah, we're attacking. I don't care if we even lose that dude. Which we will. Undoubtedly, he's going to block. Okay, murder. He was going to die anyway. So now we're getting in for 2. Are you going to block the 0-2? That would be hilarious. I didn't even mean to attack with it, but if you block the 0-2... Oh my god, really? Alright. You come back in for 6. Liliana might die. I hope Liliana dies. Or Liliana, I keep calling her. I hope Vivien dies. If they attack her, that's... Oh, Jesus. That might be game. Now I don't hope Vivien dies, but 2 are going to go at Vivien, 5 at face. That's it? You're not even going to attack with your 5/5?
Like that, huh?
Ugh, this is still... Oh, yeah, we're done. Probably some poor attacks there at the end, but... Honestly, I'm already kind of tired of the deck. I'm seeing now that it basically draws as though it's mono green, so the blue is not really necessary, which tells me that the black-green version of this deck is just going to be stronger outright. I don't want to... I want to play another one, because I want to end on a good note with this video. I've been on kind of a losing streak. I didn't record last night. I was not feeling it last night, and I tell you, the RNG gods were not in my favor. I was not drawing what I needed at all. But the opponents that I played against, their top decks were complete and utter horse shit. Little note here while it's loading. If you notice the adjust options button disappears, right as the game is about to load up, it shows up again. This is not a keepable hand. We have 1 land and 0 playable cards. This is not a good hand. And that doesn't really help it, does it? No, it doesn't. This is the first time we can cast Quasiduplicate with any kind. Oh, that's what we want to hit with it. Okay, we're good now. Opt away. So our most likely opponent will be some sort of control, or is it Drakes? I'm guessing Drakes, because they really want to get instants and sorcerers in the graveyards. Or mono blue. Or maybe it's Merfolk. It's hard to tell. It's way too early to know for sure. But I'll tell you one thing. He's not expecting this on blue-green. Yep, okay. This is mono blue mid-range. Or tempo. Really hate Curious Obsession. I don't want to say that that card is too good. Okay. I mean, we're going to attack. He's going to take the 2. I have no problem with that. I was contemplating Quasi-duplicating. I was quasi-contemplating But I don't want to do that on the Thallid. I think the Dryad's just a far better target. Does he really not have another play? He's got to have another land in hand at this point, or maybe he's hoping to draw into one. Siren Storm Tamer is annoying to a lot of people, but it doesn't bother me much, because I'm not targeting your stuff anyway. Oh my goodness, is this really going to be mono blue unblockables? Okay, so next turn, Dryad, if he doesn't have the mana open to counter it, because I'm kind of afraid a counterspell is going to completely blow us out at this point, and I should have attacked. That was dumb. Oh well. Missed out on 2 damage. If they survive with 2 health, we'll know that that was the play that caused it. Actually, no, we'll just say they would have blocked anyway. Pass to attackers. I'm not blocking any of it. You draw away. Yeah, he's stuck on 2 lands, so that's unfortunate. If we win, it's not going to be like a huge blowout victory. It's going to be a, yeah, we beat mono blue tempo that had no tempo plays. But at the same time, he did keep a 2-lander. And he's had how many draws? Ugh, that's just bad luck. Of course, we've done just stone nothing this entire time. We played a card. We went land, land, land. Okay, chart away. You've got to draw a land with this. Oh, sorry. Yes, resolve. Here comes the island. Really? No island? Oh, man. I'd be packing my cards up if I were him just out of pure anger. This game makes me rage. I have a hard time. I'm really competitive, which is why you don't see me playing in the competitive league, because I'm the bad combination of competitive and not really good. Oh, he had sleep. Oh, that was going to be bad. Well, start this train. Get in for the 2. And then next turn, we will have our city's blessing 100%. We'll create a guy, we'll lay a land. That's the blessing. If that wasn't enough, we could Spore Swarm and get more, Quasiduplicate. I think instead of Spore Swarming this turn, we're going to Quasiduplicate. Unless we get a Song of Freyalise, in which case we could probably do both. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. No. Oh yeah, we would be able to. If we got Song of Freyalise, we could do both. But I think we'd lose if we did that. I genuinely don't know that we're going to win anyway. In fact, I'm fairly certain we don't. He's just been pinging away at us completely unblockable this whole time. We can do nothing about his creatures. He can do 6 damage next turn, which means we have to Spore Swarm this turn in order to win. Quasiduplicate's not going to be enough. If he gets a Curious Obsession and doesn't sacrifice the creature as a blocker, he wins. On 2 lands. He did not Curious Obsession this turn. Turn him sideways. Spore Swarm. I mean, that's all we've got. If you have the Curious Obsession or any kind of pump spell, you win. Oh, no way, he's only attacking for 5. That's a Curious Obsession. That is not a second Mistcloak Herald that's a 2/2. if you're going to bounce that to my hand, it's just not going to be enough. I will play him next turn. I will still have City's Blessing. I haven't a doubt in my mind that if he had drawn lands this game, we very likely would not have won. The lack of the black interaction, the lack of being able to just -1/-1 on one of these heralds. There's a battlefield. Return target creature. Okay, that's fine. We win next turn then. That guy? Why? Why that guy? I mean, I guess. I just don't get what that was supposed to do. Well, we're doing it. Oh, come on! No! Perso, you bastard! Oh! God! We want... Ah! You know what? I don't care. A victory's a victory, and that was just going to be a win more. Oh, God. No, you know what? I do care. Screw that guy. Screw that guy and everything he stands for and his mono blue nonsense bullshit. I'm glad he lost. I'm glad he got land screwed. Screw him. And I hope that that deck never wins another game. I hope he's forced to switch to a different deck. Almost lost to that. It had 2 lands. That's... Okay. I'm calm. I'm good now. We won. There's the proof of it. Proof's in the pudding. Wait, sorry. Proof of the pudding is in the tasting, and there's our taste right there. Tastes like gold. I don't know if it's a good thing, but we got it. Okay. That was a totally unsatisfying victory. God, how could he take that from us? What a dick. But that's the deck. I'll put the list in the bottom in the description, but God, I don't suggest anyone even run the damn thing. I'll tweak it a little bit, see what we can come up with. Maybe figure out a way to make it actually decent. Maybe I could just go Sultai with it. Throw in things that make it even better. Make the mana base even worse, although not technically. Because if it was a heavy black, then the blue-black lands would pretty much fix both of those at the same time. We'll have to do some thinking, but I do think that the main things that I'm missing right now are Fungal Infection is just really damn good. And the one where you sack... I can never remember the names of most of these cards. And the one where you sack a creature to kill one of theirs. Vicious Offering. That's another one that this deck just does so well with. We have a huge creature advantage, even though our creatures are not huge. They are still at an advantage. Because I can get rid of a 1/1 to do -5/-5. That'll kill something indestructible. It takes out Vanguards. It takes out Vanguards without sacking a creature, which is huge. Actually, Vanguards aren't really a major problem for us, but you get the point. There's just a lot of ways that black takes this deck. Not to mention a couple of these other creatures that are of the type fungus. Like this guy. He's a 3/2 that replaces himself. He pressures the board, and if he dies, he's actually he can actually still be a threat dead. The Yavimaya Sapherd, not Shepherd. Yavimaya Shepherd, I believe, is a completely different card. The Yavimaya Sapherd is not bad. It really increases the power of Song of Freyalise by being a 2-mana ramp when it comes into play. Omnivore is decent. It's a good life gain. It gets huge. Plus, again, with Song of Freyalise, the ramp that it can create, or the trample, huge trample turn. Oh, man. So, yep, I think the safer way to go is... God, Slimefoot is cool. Anywho, the safer way to go is black-green. You might be able to splash some blue into it somehow. I just don't know that it's necessary. So, Simic Saprolings, I believe, was a bit of a bust for me. Or maybe I just had bad draws. I'm not going to judge it completely on this. I'm going to play it just a little bit more. And, yeah. That's the deck. I hope you enjoyed watching this a whole lot more than I enjoyed playing it. Because, like I said, I'm probably going to end up deleting this one in no time. But If you want to build the deck and you find a way to make it good, please let me know. Simic is my go-to. It's my favorite color combination. That's, well, it's kind of a toss-up between Simic and Bant. If I had to choose three colors, it's Bant, but Bant is Simic splashing white. Technically it's not, but you get the point. So, yeah, let me know. If you have good luck with it, if this is just an easy deck for you to build and you want to throw it together, by all means. If it doesn't work for you, please let me know. That way I know I'm not just horrible, even though I probably tossed a couple of games today with bad attacks. And I wish you the best of luck with this deck and all others. Take care.